Malagai was released on the Atari 2600 in 1983. It's a maze game, one of many that was trying to capitalize on Pac-Man fever. You play as the commander of a starship that's been captured and held for ransom by 3 aliens called Malagai. In order to escape and regain entry to your ship, you must unlock the door of each airlock or maze with 3 keys that have to be inserted in a particular order. Each of these 3 aliens has a different key, and the order in which you have to collect them is displayed. Once you grab a key, the aliens will all start chasing you, and you have to bring the key to the door to use it, resetting the aliens back to their original docile state. So it's actually kind of like a reverse Pac-Man in a way. Normally you're the one chasing the enemies away, and grabbing an item turns the tide on you instead of vice versa. Because of this, you have to catch these guys one at a time, bring the key to the door in the far north, then grab the second key, repeat the process, and finally the third. After getting through the door, it's on to the next level, or airlock. There are 3 mazes or airlocks altogether, and after completing them all, the game will loop around and you'll earn an extra life. There aren't too many variations, there's just 3 difficulty settings, which don't actually alter the mechanics of the game in any way. Like behavior of the aliens and the speed of your player, they're all unchanged. What's different is whether or not the aliens are in different shapes or colors, making them more difficult to differentiate. And you can also toggle whether you have a 10 or 15 second time limit to catch an alien. That's another thing, the aliens being in chase mode isn't the only way you can die. In fact, this time limit might actually give you more problems than being hunted down, depending on whether you're better at evading or attacking. Thankfully, you can add some time by entering this little compartment on the bottom of the screen, which will double as a hidey hole when being chased around. The graphics are pretty plain, but the aliens are distinct enough, which is important in a game where recognition is the lifeblood of the whole game, and the animation of the smoke from the jetpack is a nice touch, although it really looks like the guy is continuously farting. Like I said, there's a lack of variations and options, but the controls are good, and while the gameplay isn't exactly riveting or original at its core, it at least adds enough of its own spice to make it mildly distinct among the conveyor belt of maze games that were being churned out in the early 80s.
Up above, aliens hover, making home movies for the folks back home.